Hi guys, thank you for coming back. So today, you guys have read the title. Decided to do Aja from season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. So she has been one of the queens most requested from season 9 for me to do, and I agree. I think she's fierce, she's fabulous, and she's fun, and she's flirty, and she's young. So I'm going to do her today. Now if you don't know who Aja is, just look her up. Look her up on Instagram. You'll know. You get the vibe. She's very, very, very gorgeous. So yeah, today we're doing that. I decided to do a tutorial, so I will be speaking through it. Because I have my voice back, yes. And you know, why not? And thank you guys so much for all the love on my Trisha Paytas video. Literally, it's just like every time I look at it, it's got like 5,000 more views. And I've also gained a lot more subscribers. So if you guys are new, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, I really appreciate it. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cover my brows off camera like usual. And again, if you guys are at all interested in seeing how I do that, I have 2 very in-depth videos on my channel, so you can go check that out. And I'm also going to put in my blue contacts because Aja has blue eyes, and I don't. So, cool. I'm going to go cover my brows off camera, do all that, and I'll be back and we'll get started. So I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Bye! Okay, I'm back. And a lot of you guys, alright, bloody hell, I can't get my life together today. Okay, so we're all covered, all that. Also, a lot of you guys were asking in my Trisha video what contacts I was using. These are called Twinkle Eyes, One Day, Secret Series Sky Grey 10 lenses. These are just like cheap from like an Asian store. There's just like 10 pairs and you can only just wear them once and they're just like disposable. It was $35 for 10 pairs and they're really good. So that's that. Alright, so we're going to get started. I'm going to take my Kryolan Tv Paint stick in 0B, like usual, and we're just going to get all over. Alright, we're going to move on to concealer. I've actually had this for a really long time. This is the e.l.f. Just like an e.l.f. concealer. I used it the other day and it's actually quite good. So, we're going to take that. This is in Light Glow. Going to pack that underneath the eyes like usual. Moving into contour. I need another one of these running out. I'm so sad. So we're just going to put this on usual places. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my white paint stick underneath the eyes. Because she's a queen and she doesn't mess around with nothing else. Okay? Just blend that real quick. I'm going to move on to the nose contour. So I'm going to take my Kryolan concealer circle and just a little concealer brush. And now her nose is it's quite simple, so it's just a line. And then just a little like arrow type of thing. That's it. We're not going to touch it anymore, bitch. Alright, so now we're going to set it all. So, spun like usual. Remember to take your sponge, whatever you're using, and get rid of any creases underneath the eyes. Take the sponge. let's move on to contour. So, Kat Von D palette, Shade and Light palette. I'm gonna go straight in, yitch. Taking the other side of the brush, I would so highly recommend this brush. This is so good. This is all I use for like contour because it's angled, and then perfect for under eye like setting in that. So I'm gonna take this middle color here, like usual, and just to sort of brighten up the under eyes. Now just real quick, go into a bit of nose contour. And go straight down. So that's all done. Contour, everything, nose, yeah. Gonna go into baking. This is my Kryolan blending powder in white. And like usual, just all the way up there. Eyes. Now Archer doesn't really have like a really defined cut crease. It's sort of just like a lot of blending, shadows, you know, that sort of vibes. Gonna take a big fluffy brush and my middle color here. So we're doing like very browns, oranges, very warm tones for this look. So we're gonna get in here and just basically really blend all of it. And we're kind of connecting it down to our nose contour as well, and then up, and then back down. Okay, gonna move on to a bit of orange. So just blending that in all over, very lightly. Alright, so that's just the beginning stages. So we're gonna move on to liner, because it's gonna help us sort of like get the shape and then come back in and be able to do the rest of it. So make sure to take a felt tip liner, like a really, really thin, precise one. We're going to do a big wing, and then we're going to bring our corners in down a lot. So let's just get started. So those are the eyes done, well, the liner at least. We're going to take our little concealer brush we're using and our concealer. And now we're sort of going to go back in and carve out just a bit of a crease. Just sort of paint in that top bit just to kind of make it a little bit more defined. Alright, so we're sort of just blending it, like we're not doing this like a really harsh line. But I'm going to take just this, take a little bit of like a gold sort of pressed pigment. This is just the Sleek Makeup palette. And just going to dab that on top, just a little bit extra. Okay, now I'm going to take that original brush we were using at the very beginning and blend those edges. Alright. Pretty simple. I'm going to go back in with a liner and just go over our line because we've got like crap all over it now. Alright, we're going to take that same exact brush and we're going to go in with our darker colour here from our Shade and Light palette. And just sort of blend that into the ends here. So we're going to leave the eyes for now. We're going to move on to brows. Whew. Now I know that she leaves like at least the front end of her brows, or maybe she shaves the other end. I'm not sure. She leaves some of her brows in, and I was going to do that, but just every time I do it, it just sort of ends up looking really messy, and I just didn't want to take that risk. So I've covered them all, so we're going to start from fresh. I'm going to take my fucking eyebrow pencil. Oh my god, it's so bad. As you can hear, it's so badly. Anyway, we're going to take this and we're going to do some brows. So she's got really, really big, thick brows. You guys know the drill. So we're going to draw them in. So... the basic outline, so I'm going to take my concealer brush and my just regular foundation, and now we're going to go in and fix them up. Coolio brown. So I'm going to take a darker brown pencil and just sort of fill them in a bit. Okay, brows done. So her brows are a little bit different than usual, like, because she obviously keeps the front part of her brows in. They're a bit darker because of the hair that's already there than the outer part, so it's sort of like an opposite ombre, which I kind of love. But anyway, these are the brows. So again, we're going to go back in with our foundation and just clean them up. Yay! Alright, so we're going to move on to just highlight under the brows. So taking this Kryolan Paint stick in white and just a bit of highlight under that brow bone. Alright, we're going to go back in with shadows. So taking that brush we had in that darker colour and kind of get into here a little bit more to that top crease there. Yes! Okay, I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff under here and we're going to move down to the bottom. Alright. We need to go back to his eyes. I can't help but think that maybe this wing is just a little bit small. A little bit too small. So we're going to take what we were using before and we're just going to make this bigger. think that's better. Just a little bit bigger. Okay, cool. Alright, so y'all know how it goes. We're going to move on to down the bottom. So again, taking my Kryolan paint stick in white. And we're going to fill in our bottom lash line here. Now, the white comes in from the inner corner and down here. It just runs right next to that lower inner corner, like line that comes down. But we're going to go and do the under eyes. So I'm going to take this middle colour here. Just taking a little brush. And we're just going to run that along the underneath that white there. So that's that for now. I think we're just going to move on to mascara real quick. Just to try and bring all this together a little bit. So we're only going to do mascara on top, nothing on the bottom. So next we're going to do lips. So I'm going to do a big pair of just nude lips. She loves her nude lips. And they're very, very big. So again, we're going to overdraw them like crazy. So... I've just outlined with this and sort of like filled in all the edges and blended that in. I'm going to take a lighter pencil that is blunt as pink, and we're going to fill in all the rest of this and sort of blend it together. Okay, we have some lips on. I kind of love these lips, I honestly have to say. These, I know I've talked about these before, but just these lip liners that I was using. These are the Australis lip liners. These are so good. They're like $8 each, and they're so good. They're like so creamy and they go on so nicely. So, I think they only are in Australia, so if you're in Australia, I would definitely recommend these. These are very, very good. But anyway... let's move on. So I'm going to go back to contour. So just getting in there again. Alright, we're nearly done. So I'm going to move on to lashes. So I'm going to put these on top. She likes a big pair of lashes. And then I'm going to cut these for down the bottom. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, lashes on, yes. So honest to God, I nearly forgot. But last step is freckles. This bitch loves some freckles. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just use my lip liner and I'm just gonna go in really. Okay, guys, I think we're done. So this is my Aja, yeah. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna go put on hair and outfit and accessories and all that. And then I'll be right back and we'll be done. So I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Bye. Okay. This is my Aja. Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I think it turned out quite good. I actually quite like it. So yes, this is my Aja. Where to start? So all this stuff is secondhand. All the jewelry is just secondhand. This wig I got secondhand ages and ages ago. Yes. And this is just a little bit of like a shawl with a bit of fur, and then we just have some gloves with some more jewelry. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing more season 9 queens. I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point. But yeah, for now, this is it. And I'll see you guys next time with something better. So thank you guys. See you then. Bye.